Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Obsessive Compulsive Gaming. I am the Obsessive Compulsive Gamer, and this is my review for Faraway Train. So dear viewers, this video game released earlier this year, and you're probably wondering to yourself, OCG, you god, you talented bastard you, what the hell is this game? And I'm very glad that you asked, dear viewer. This is essentially a first-person adventure game in which you explore a train and try to solve puzzles to escape. Basically, we wake up inside an unfamiliar, old-fashioned train and are told to trace the fleeting life of the fallen Emperor Roxalana, who led the world to ruin using the ancient magical artifact Nebula's asshole. Nebula's astrolabe, and to uncover when and where it was used. Now, by exploring the clues within the train and deducing the significant years of Roxalana's life to input into the door of the train car, the door to the next car opens. And yes, I know that sounds pretty complicated, but in a nutsack, you'll solve puzzles, have to unlock safes and mysterious treasure chests, find keys, look for hints, decode hints from letters and notes. And in each train car there will be a locked door that you will have to find the code for to proceed to the next car. So while the story itself might sound interesting, like it's going to be incredibly important to this game, it kind of sort of is. Outside of reading about it in notes, there's not really a story to talk about. There's no cutscenes, there's no voice acting, we never see what our character looks like. So this is essentially a walking simulator, which is also a puzzle game. That's what this is. It's a goddamn puzzle game. Because you can't proceed, you can't do anything in this game if you don't find keys, decode the hints, and solve all the bloody puzzles. Though, there is a free mode in the game in which you can just sit about, explore the train at your leisure. But that's not really what this game is. So if you're a fan of puzzle games, you have any kind of interest in visual novels, I say that because all of the story here is delivered via diary entries and notes, then you might get something out of this. Me though, let me just scratch my ass and think about this. Me though, no, just no. That's a no. If you hadn't guessed, no. I don't like puzzle games. I'm not a fan of a game that is essentially nothing but puzzles. That's why I've not played that game Blueprint yet. Everyone and their bloody uncle and their uncle's tennis partner and their uncle's tennis partner's prostitute have told me that it's a good game to play. But I don't know. I'm just not into these puzzle games. I enjoyed hearing about the story of this Emperor Roxalana and all that kind of stuff, and I did enjoy exploring the train, but having no NPCs, no cutscenes, no dialogue really of any description. I was just kind of on autopilot. Look up YouTube to find the solution to that puzzle, solve that puzzle myself, read that note, oh, there's the code for that safe I walked past, oh, there's the key for that door. I don't know, it was just kind of boring. And that's probably the best way I can describe this game. It's a nice looking game, some nice scenery you can look at while you're exploring the train, but apart from that, I'd rather have sat on the toilet playing my PS Vita. Oh, that reminds me, I need to review more PS Vita games on this channel. So like I said, if you're into puzzle games, you might get something out of this. Me though, let me just scratch my ass while I think about this. Me though, I'd rather have dressed Bertrum up as a mummy by wrapping him in toilet paper. Therefore, I declare that Faraway Train is, So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen, my review for Faraway Train. If you enjoyed this little review of mine, don't forget to give me a thumbs up. If you haven't enjoyed it, well then feel free to give me a thumbs down. But please remember the single most important thing I always tell you, dear viewer, and that is to always stay obsessed with gaming.
Are you still here? Oh, you must have really enjoyed this video then. In that case, you had better subscribe to the channel and check out our other content. Otherwise, you're a booby pants, and no one wants to be a booby pants.